Hundreds of gorgeous islands in Croatia, Šolta has been considered as a perfect summer getaway since the time of Romans living in their nearby ancient city of Salona. Since the Romans till today, the idea of a perfect getaway to Šolta hasn't changed. This stunning island, known even by the Greeks as Olympia, continues to be a splendid place to enjoy a perfect nature, hidden bays and beaches, and to get a glimpse of the traditional island life. It's also important to mention that Šolta is so close to the city of Split, capital of Croatian coast, that Šolta is often described as the suburb of Split. Since the beginning of the 18th century, when the Martinis Marchi castle was built, it has been a leading star on the island of Šolta. At first, it was built as a castle that would help to protect the island, while today it offers an unforgettable experience of spending holidays inside of a castle. It's also a true member of Stories, Croatian unique hotels. The best things Martinis Marchi offers to their guests is a personal guided speedboat tour, where their guests can discover hidden delights of the island Šolta and learn a lot about the history of the island. Tours can include diving, swimming or snorkeling, food and drinks, and of course, visiting most beautiful beaches and bays. And since Šolta is really close to other popular islands and natural parks, speedboat tour can include visiting them as well. It's really not a common thing that visitors can sleep inside of the castle and enjoy the castle like it was any other hotel. When was the castle built and how come it became a hotel?
It's really not unique and a normal thing that you come often, goes and sleep in the castle. So it's really spectacular, and to have vacations in this 300 years old castle built at the beginning of 18th century. The main purpose was it is built like a fortress for the defense. As you know, that was the really bad time for Croatia and for the islands in that period. So the noble family from Split get the permission from the Venice, and they built this castle to protect the island from the pirates and other invaders, yes.
Great. But the castle was not important only as a fortress. It was also important in the history of the island because of other things that it brought to the island, like art, literature, and everything else.
Yes, especially that part. You know that this castle is has elements of the Renaissance and Baroque, and family was very popular about their library. They said that it was a famous library in this castle, but during the period most of the books are destroyed or they are now in the library in Split. The family was also in art and literature. They were very popular in charity. So it's really important to mention.
So they were helping the inhabitants of the island.
Inhabitants and also the children without family in Split. So.
Supporting in many different ways. Okay. So when visitors come here, they can feel like they're the only ones in the castle, like there's nobody else here and the castle is for themselves, and they feel like living here for a while, right?
It's true because we have only 7 rooms, suites, and lots of common areas. So whenever you are staying here, so you sometimes don't meet anyone, and sometimes everybody is by the pool, but still protected of the views, and you can hear the silence or the crickets. And that's it. We are really protected, and it's nice experience. So if you want privacy, we can provide that. And lots of common areas, so people really enjoy. You are not, you don't have to stay all the time in your room, and you can use each place, our big living room, dining room. Also, we have small terrace in the garden, where you have natural shade. Pool terrace, terrace with sunbeds. If you want the sun, you will go. It's really nice. It's really nice area, and you really can enjoy it.
Due to your like your own marina in front of the castle, many of your guests come by boat, or they enjoy boat rides and boat trips while they're staying here.
Depend. Some we cannot tell that all the guests who are coming by boat, those are the people who love sea, and probably are the small number of them will take the accommodation in a hotel, but there is a big number of them. But also people are coming by speedboats, by transferring from the airport, or only by ferry to enjoy the island, to experience that the beauty.
You are only half an hour ride on a speedboat from an airport, right?
Yes, it's really only half an hour.
Okay, so you were presented as an expert for the gourmet experience in the amazing castle. What are you going to prepare for us today to show us what does it look like when visitors come here, and how is that connected to the traditional cuisine on Sholta?
So Island Sholta is famous with honey, olive oil, wild orange, and some kind of wine, like grapes of wine, dobricic and porship. So today I will prepare one domestic, actually traditional dish. We call it popara. We will use it simply ingredients on simply way, so you can taste it at home wherever you want. Of course, we will use it white fish because we are in front of the Adriatic Sea, and it's rich with high quality of white fish. At the same time, during the cooking popara, we will prepare also the shells. So we will show you.
What does it look like to prepare popara? Is it like, is it complicated, or is it very simple? What are you going to do first?
No, actually it's really simple. It's more like a fish pot with little bit fish stew in the end. We will sauteed all this vegetable together. We will add fish stock inside, boil a little bit, then we will add the fish, and in the end a little bit of white wine. Now I will show you how you can make scallops with pickled onion, thyme, and the fish soup. Again, the same area, same ingredients. So I will show you. It can be also the warm appetizer when you at home, or it can be light lunch, let's say, during the summer times with some salad. So you will see, it's easy.
Is this one of the most popular dishes in the castle?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, actually we use it for the one course in our tasting menu.
Okay. So this is something you would suggest when visitors, maybe not even visitors, when people come for a dinner to Martinis Marchi?
Yes, of course. This dish is one of our recommendations for every guest if they want to taste something more.
What would you say that people having the gourmet experience, doesn't matter if they're staying at the hotel, what do they like most? What do they enjoy most?
Actually, all of them prefer the fish, of course, different way of fish, like a fish stew, fish on the grill, carpaccio, brudetto, al forno. So we sell lots of white fish. Yeah, actually we are on Adriatic Sea, and that's the reason. Everything else, they don't prefer the meat, lots of that, but fish and every seafood, the local seafood, what we can offer. And after that, we will present you one sweets from our house. It's signature from our house. We use it wild orange and carob. That is also from Island Sholta.
Feeling like being in a James Bond movie and sleeping in a castle on a stunning island is only a few website clicks away. If you're a premium MasterCard card holder, you can also unlock some additional benefits at Stories Hotels. such as early check-in and late check-out, upgrade on arrival, welcome drink, free parking, and a complimentary bottle of wine or a fruit basket.
Stories, Croatian unique hotels.